am Lizzy with All Your Sins Gamers, and I get to be joined today by my boyfriend, Jerome. So we are going to be playing Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 2.
Why did you get my last name out like that?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll delete that last name bit.
What's going on, people?
Okay, so let's go ahead and get down to the table. Okay, so I'm going to be playing Yananga. And Jerome's going to be playing Sun Wukong. So how you play is everyone starts by shuffling their deck and then grabbing 5 cards. And then you get to do... Jerome will be first player because he's there and I'm second player. And then I get to place my mini thingies in the same area so it matches that color. And then on everyone's turn, you get to take 2 actions. They can be the same action. You can maneuver, so you would draw a card and then move if you want to, which you may boost, which anytime you boost, it's that number in the circle that you add to whatever it is that you're boosting. So you may boost 1 time with maneuver, don't forget that. Scheme, you play a lightning bolt card and you do what it says. Attack, you play an attack card or an attack and defense card, and you play it face down, defender can defend. Hand limit of 7 cards. Let's see what we have.
So do you just like pause stuff or...
Pause stuff? What?
Yeah, like for the video, or you just be doing
No,
that
just...
Alright, well in that case, what's with Tricked You?
I have no idea.
Mm.
Oh! Actually, I remember seeing that card. I haven't really looked through the cards. I just looked through them for the unboxing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
But...
I always do.
Alright, I know what one of your attack cards is now, then.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. But you do get to go first.
Yeah, I'm going to lose a health to use his ability to bring a clone in.
Okay.
I don't believe that counts as an action either.
Nope, that's just your first... You can do it at the beginning of your turn thing.
Can I only do 1?
Correct.
Oh. Okay. Going to play Fiery Eyes That See. Look at your opponent's hand and choose a card. Put the card on the bottom of their deck. You each draw 1 card.
Yeah. I feel like there's 1 card in there that you'll probably get rid of. Okay. So you chose to do the one that makes it so that I can move, then deal damage as I'm moving.
Yeah, my dudes only have 1 health. So,
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
And then, oh yeah, I get to draw from that.
Okay. And then that was your 2 actions?
I did this and then just 1 action. I have 1 action left, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's rough, huh?
It feels like 2 actions.
I'll maneuver. And then it's your go.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to maneuver. So, I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. That way she's protected. And then I am actually going to be using Yananga to be attacking your actual Sun Wukong.
Are you ranged?
Yeah, I am, buddy.
But they're not connected.
Green, green.
Oh, that's a bad time for her.
Okay.
Prevent all combat damage. I may place my fighter in any space.
Okay. This will still go off no matter where you are. Just an FYI. So you don't get the 3, and then you can move anywhere, but then we'll do another attack for 3. And you can, of course, defend like normal. You just already know it's a 3. Okay. So you take 1 damage.
And then, not quite sure about this. That's combat. Take Ox form, Tortoise form, or Phoenix form from your discard pile. And return it to your hand.
So there must be cards that are different forms, but you haven't played any of those. It would say, like, instead of Bewilderment, it would say Ox form there.
Alrighty. Manga? Well, we're gonna spend a life. Get another friend. Got a maneuver. That's my movement too. Fire guys, let me see. Yeah, let me see your hand.
Well, thankfully that's the last one of the game. Andy is moving around over there. Oh, looks like he's going to his box. Oh, which people can see.
Just imagine there's a fat cat laying in a box. Adorable.
Oh, they can see.
Oh.
Oh. Moo's over there. Oh, Moo, it's okay.
You know what? I'll let you hurt yourself. You can pick one.
Aww. That was my returning of my archers.
And I get to draw.
Okay. That was just one action, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you maneuvered first, didn't you?
I did this. Oh, yeah.
Oh. So, yeah. So, okay, so I will go ahead and maneuver. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2. And then I will be attacking. And I will be attacking him. Okay, that's not a feint. During combat, my fighter started in a different turn. Or in a different space this turn, so this is a 5.
Oh, nice.
So you will be taking 3
Sun
damage.
Wukong played this card, summon the clones on Wukong's space, then place a Sun Wukong in his zone.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. If Sun Wukong played this card, which he did, summon a clone in his space.
Yes.
Oh, so then you get to move into any other space in that zone. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took what, 2 damage?
3 damage. This was a 5.
Oh god.
Yeah. At least you can, I mean, if you want to take that down to a 10, I'm okay with that. At least you get to summon that last clone without having to take a damage. Yeah, I figured you. He was there, baby.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to be right next to me? Why is that?
You know. Reasons.
I'm assuming you're attacking me. Okay, well, I only take 1 damage.
For each other friendly fighter adjacent to the opposing fighter, this card's value is +1 after combat gain an action. So that's 4.
Okay, well, so my archer's dead.
And I get my action
and
back.
then he gets to move. I get to move him 4 spaces. So with that, do I want to move you? Do I want? And you have to discard a card.
My choice?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I'll play Phoenix form. Recovers 1 health for each clone on the board.
Ouch. That would be a nice one to get back.
Yeah,
3 health back.
Probably should have played my cards a little bit better. And then I still got an action. Whatever.
Try to knock her out. See how it is. Okay. Make it so that I can't reach him. I see how it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty fond of that guy, so I'd rather, him not be dead.
I'd rather him be dead.
Yeah, you gotta work on your people skills.
Okay, well, it's my turn. Grr.
Does this remind you when we found you on the doorstep in a box, Pandy?
Okay, I'm actually going to maneuver, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to boost it by 3. Actually, I'm going to draw a card first. I'm still going to boost it by 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2. And get right there. And then bring him right there. And then, guess what? I'm going to be attacking him. Oh, wow.
You may boost your attack.
Oh, I may boost my attack. So this is a 3 against the 5. No, I'm okay. You may return a defeated archer to a space in the opposing fighter's zone. Oh. If I don't, I get to gain an action, though. I think I'll just go ahead and not do that, so I'm going to gain an action. I'm going to maneuver again.
You like running away, don't you?
I wouldn't have been able to do that just because that one was there.
Cool. Just come closer. You could always come closer.
Oh, wait, except that's a... you know what? I'm going to move this guy there like I was planning on to originally. Because I don't want to end my girl there, because then plussing attacks into there. It's not good. Okay. Do. Why are you running away? Why are you running away?
Why wouldn't I?
Because you shouldn't run away.
Maneuver again. So, yeah.
Huh. For some reason, I feel a little bit crowded.
Good. Oh, who's the fat box cat?
Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
Yanenga's going to be attacking this. Bear in mind, that's a +1. You only have 1 health. Okay, so it's even. I may return a fighter to that zone or gain an action, but I think I need to be able to have a little bit of movement. Let me go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and maneuver. When is your turn?
Yeah, I'm attacking you. Your head honcho.
Okay. Okay.
If your opponent played a card, I may boost this card. So that's another 3, so that's a 10.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give 2 damage to this archer. And then that means that I'm going to be taking 4. So I'm down to 11. That's my special ability. Is I can, if I would have left this guy right there, I would have been able to give the 2 damage to that one.
So I'll maneuver.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. Yeah, that's it for me. Wait, did I only maneuver one? No, I attacked you and then maneuvered.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to maneuver first.
Yes, hi, Moo. Yes, I know. We'll get you a box next time.
And then that archer is going to be attacking that clone. Okay. This is during combat. It is not in Yanenga zone, so it's a 4 instead. So, dead.
Okay, you take 1 damage.
I do.
Deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to your fighter.
This was the...
Each opposing fighter, I mean, it doesn't say the one who attacked you. So, yeah, no.
Dang it.
My turn.
Actually, I'm going to keep that and just deal him a damage.
Oh, you can choose to negate.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll,
Thought it had to be adjacent to him.
Oh, yes.
Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
Well, that's depressing. Oh, I guess I should have done that and then drawn. Wait. No, I just started, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that works for me. I'm going to be attacking you.
Okay.
And then I boost it, which makes it a 10.
So I'm down to 1 life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
If it makes you feel better, I don't have anything right now.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Well,
I thought it would.
I'm going to...
I mean, you're not going to beat a monkey god. I'm just saying. What, with a bow?
Yeah, I'm going to maneuver.
Who's your person?
Yanenga.
I don't even know what lore she's from.
And then maneuver again.
My go?
Yeah. So you're maneuvering twice?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Yanenga's going to attack that.
You're dead. Any combat damage you would take? I'll be taking combat damage from that 3.
No, you didn't.
No?
Nope.
Oop,
So,
I misunderstood that.
and then that. So now you'll take 1 damage,
Yes.
which kills him. And after Dom played, which he did not. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to maneuver.
Oh, you're gonna run?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I can.
I thought we were, I thought we had something special. You said you loved me.
And then I'm going to boost that.
Maneuver.
Goodness gracious.
Attack.
Okay. If you're going to be dying. If the opposing fighter is adjacent to Yananga, deal 2 damage.
Alright, well, 1 second.
You're going to be getting the one that gets you stuff.
See if I want to be an ox. What is it? Ox, tortoise, or phoenix? An ox. Tortoise. Or phoenix. I'll take ox. You dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later, little buddy.
Yeah, you'll get him right back. But that was, what, your first action? No, you maneuvered and then attacked.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver.
Shocker.
Yeah.
We can always hang out.
And then I'm going to maneuver again.
Why are you running?
Because I can.
Or, that's adjacent.
Adjacent to what?
Him. So I can summon him there.
Ah.
And then maneuver. Right? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to move it over there, please? Oh, the satisfaction.
You didn't give me a chance to defend.
Oh, my bad. Choose what you want. And boost it.
Yeah, I'm dead. Because I could just do 4.
Great game, madam.
Yeah. Wow.
And I got a monkey that's laughing at you now.
That's not nice. I got my one that I could volley again.
I thought about using this to make you discard to ignore value, but...
Man, when you had me cornered, I was like, oh, crud. Because I was having, like, hardly any defense. Wow, there's all my defense cards at the very bottom.
Oh, that would have been nice. Deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter adjacent to your fighter. Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Still don't understand these trick you cards.
Make it so that, like, because, you want to try to defend. So if you do defend, then you get to do another attack.
So it'd be 0 for the defense, and then you'd get hit with a 4?
It would make me burn a defense card. And then I would have to burn another defense card if I wanted to prevent that attack.
Gotcha.
You had 12 left.
That was a rough time.
Yeah. But he gets to pass on.
I want to see him go against Bruce Lee.
Well then he needs to beat whoever wins this next combat, and then he needs to, where did I put, oh, here it is. And then he would need to beat Buffy, and then Bruce Lee would need to beat a whole bunch.
Yeah, well, Bruce Lee's overpowered, so.
A little bit.
So proud I knew where this stuff was going when I
I know.
Is this one
I'm
yours?
so proud of you.
Is this one yours?
Yes. There's hers.
Cat in a box, and I find that adorable.
Okay. So do you want to be first or second player?
Oh no, you lied to me, and you said that's how that's done. So.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy, right? What's Bloody Mary do?
At the start of my turn, if I have exactly 3 cards in hand, I get to gain an action. Hers is all about the power of 3. So, like, if there's ones that if it's the 3rd action, it's a really powerful thing. Yours is, once he dies, you become more powerful.
Is yours melee?
They are both melee.
Oh, okay. No, I ain't even gonna look through these.
You sure you don't want to be Bloody Mary?
I feel like you looked through these.
I looked through them a teeny tiny bit when I was unboxing them, but I didn't
So
really
what
read
you
them.
say is you know more about them than me, and you know what? Flip a coin. Or I know you got die. We'll roll a 6-side.
Okay, so even numbers you get Bloody Mary, odd numbers I do.
No, whoever gets the higher number.
Oh.
What? Crazy woman? I like my odds. It's gonna be a 1.
So what does that mean? You gonna be Bloody Mary?
Yeah, I got a does 6 beat 2?
Yeah, so you're Bloody Mary?
No. What?
What? I thought we were playing for who gets Bloody Mary.
I'll give you a 2 out of 3 on that if you want.
Yeah, except you got a 6 already.
Yeah, I know. So I won the first round, and then you do another one, and then another one. Oh, so you just...
I just don't like the artwork. It's creepy.
You're creepy.
It's a really creepy baby, like... But, so do you want to be first or second player?
I'll go second.
Okay. So then you get to place Patroclus somewhere in the region.
Oh, he's a nice little fella.
Yeah.
I don't like that they made him look like Brad Pitt.
I don't know.
Have you not watched Troy?
No.
You haven't seen the movie Troy?
I don't think so.
How have we been together, 4 years and like 3 days, and you haven't seen Troy? Oh my god.
Well, today is Pie Day, so
You haven't
happy Pie
even
Day.
No, you haven't even seen Talladega Nights, so I don't know why I'm even surprised.
You didn't get me a pie today. It's Pie Day.
You didn't get me a pie today. See how that works?
Well,
Where's my pie?
You're supposed to be the pie maker. Bring your homework. I'll take a pumpkin. Yeah,
Ooh.
this artwork is creepy.
Tell you what, I hope there's more attack in this, because I didn't see nothing.
Well, good. I don't want you to have attack.
Well, maybe I'm lying.
Okay. Is that where you want Patricus to be?
We can just call him Pat.
Okay. Is that where you want Pat to be?
Yeah, Pat sounds weird.
Okay.
Yeah,
My movement
that's
is
fine.
3. Yours is 2. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. And then I will be attacking. I just don't know. Yeah. Well, we'll do that one. Just see what it can be. Okay. And reveal. Okay. Well, during combat, I was able to upward minus this 1 by 1, but definitely not doing that. However, this is now going to be... It'll be taking a damage from that. But because the value of this card matches your opponent's, I get to draw a card, and you take 2 damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay. Move each of your fighters up to 3 spaces. They move through opposing fighters.
Oh, no. Okay.
Spirit Throw, deal 2 damage to an opposing fighter in Achilles zone.
Meow.
You know what? I'm usually not too big on this just straightforward damage cards, but I
Yeah,
kind of miss them. Well, because like a lot of the cards want to be so convoluted. Oh, you need to do X to do Y to equal C to be able to use this ability. No, just a straight slap it down, 2 damage. What?
I'm just waiting for your second action.
I did my second action.
You moved because of the card.
I drew.
Oh, you
And then
maneuvered.
played the card.
Alright, see you maneuver. Okay, she's gonna be attacking Achilles. So we're gonna move her to face that way. Actually, I guess that face is facing there, that face is facing there.
That's horrifying.
It is, and I had to paint it twice.
You should have just left it alone after the first time.
It was oils. Okay,
Immediately. Yeah, if Pat's still alive, he swaps places with Achilles and becomes the defender.
Okay. Okay. Discard 1 random card. And adding the boost, so this is going to be a 2 against the 2.
Really had to get rid of the feint, though?
Apparently. But see what I mean about the artwork being really creepy? It gets creepy.
It's a chick who gets summoned through a mirror to kill people.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be ponies. What, like...
When I was younger, I actually believed that Bloody Mary was real. And, like, in elementary school, people would say it in the mirror while I was, like, in the bathroom. And I'd get so freaked out thinking that she was going to be coming through the mirror and, you know, hurting people while I'm trying to, you know, just take care of stuff. What happens after you add +2 to the value of all of the attacks?
Oh, yeah, like, I'm just waiting for this man to be murdered.
I don't want him to be murdered.
Yeah, and then if I win the combats, I draw a card. He gets +2 to all attacks, and then, but when he dies, I gotta get rid of 2 cards.
Yeah, but still. Okay.
It's your go.
Okay.
Hey, viewers, if anybody out there knows that you lost the game, it's
Wow.
gonna feel really good.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and maneuver. So I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to boost it with a 2. So that I could be right there. And then I'm going to be attacking.
You attacking little old me?
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
But then I can place her in an adjacent spot next to the fighter.
That's about as adjacent as it gets.
Well, it sure is not going to be going down there.
I like the little bamboozle swap. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. There's only one more of that in your deck.
I like how you said
times
N.
3.
Yeah, I know, but I like how you said N my deck.
Or in your hand.
Like I didn't just draw all 3 in the beginning and be upset about it. Oh, we'll draw a card.
Okay. So I have exactly 3 cards in my hand.
Oh, hey. I could have just... Never mind, I maneuvered twice, so it don't matter.
Getting close to the 7 cards.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, so at the start of my turn, I only have 3 cards, so I get 3 actions this turn. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver for 1.
Okay. At least I know why she doesn't have little peoples with her. What?
Okay, I'm going to be playing this. Look at the opponent's hand, and I get to choose a card for you to discard. If you don't want to discard it, then you take damage equal to its boost value. So
Okay, I'm okay with that.
let me see.
Do you have to look at it? Because I'm gonna wait. What are you gonna get rid of? That's the question.
I'm debating between your feint.
And the one that'll let me bring the feint right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that one, because if you don't do it, you take 2 damage. So
Which one takes the damage?
Him, I'm assuming.
Do we know that for a
Their
fact,
hero takes damage.
Hmm.
Equal to its boost value.
Oh, you want to put my card back with my other cards? Thank you. Yeah, have some board game etiquette.
Okay, so that was my second action.
That was not a fun action.
So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver. Actually,
Yes, meow.
yeah, I'm going to maneuver
Good
again.
job, buddy. You cracked the code. Yeah, you cracked the code, huh, buddy? Yeah, I will let them know. Good job. You saved everybody, Moo.
Okay.
What'd you do?
I maneuvered again.
Just a bunch of maneuvers?
Yeah. Just hoping to get some good cards.
Just all maneuver.
And they're going to be attacking me.
Mm-hmm. You know, you could always just eat the damage.
During combat, the value is the same as yours, so I don't get any attack.
That's overpowered. But, hey, look, a feint.
Wow.
How many feints does one have in a deck?
It says on the bottom corner.
Oh. Oh, yeah, they're not in the deck. Or am I bluffing? You know I have at least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be careful about what you do.
Okay. So guess what?
You got 3 cards, so you get 3 actions. So let me guess, somebody's going to come this way?
Maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh my, I'm psychic.
And I'm going to boost that
Did you wake up from your nap?
by a 1. So, you know, a 1. Okay. So that was action 1. This will be action 2. I'm attacking him, of course.
I don't know if you want to, if you know this, but you don't have to.
I'm attacking you.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I thought you'd play a feint. Okay. So what's yours after combat?
If you want the combat, choose one of the fighters in the combat, move them up to 2 spaces.
Well, yours goes off first. And then I may place Bloody Mary in any empty space adjacent to the opposing fighter. Okay, that was my second action. And then this will be my third action. Oh, so started there. So this is not same zones, so this is a 6.
What?
Yeah, if Bloody Mary shares no zone with the space she started in this turn, this card's value is a 6 instead.
Well.
Yeah, take some damage.
3. Move each of your fighters up to 3 spaces. They may move through opposing fighters.
Yeah. I'm okay with that because that means that she's going to be dealing more damage towards him.
This is up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Never. Attacking with Pericles.
Okay.
Deal 2 damage to both fighters in the combat.
What? I do get to draw a card.
Yeah, dude did not care about his life at all.
Yeah, clearly.
You should just kill him.
No, I don't want you to get 2 attack every time.
Why?
Because I will die.
You know, you're kind of a bad sport.
I don't want to die.
I love you.
I love you too.
I still want you to die.
That's not very nice.
So, I'm going to need you to start paying attention to my turns, because it is on you, sweetheart.
Okay, well,
I drew, and then I played. And then you're going to attack me, so, you know, just,
Actually, I'm just going to maneuver first.
See, I've met a lot of people who are
again.
scared in my day, but I've never met one quite like you.
Why do you say I'm scared?
There's one. Now, what's the boost?
That number.
So that's going to be one hard renege.
Why's that?
I don't want to take that extra damage.
Well, that's only if I would continue to attack you.
Yeah, I'll do the maneuver again.
Okay. Guess what?
Oh, I have 3 actions. Oh. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to maneuver first.
I'm only doing that because I'm jealous.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and yeah, I'll discard that to make it 1 more.
May I request you to put your cards facing up, please?
I don't want to look at the artwork. I don't want to look at the artwork.
Alright, because I feel like me being able to see those, I know what's gone out of your hand, but it's okay. No, it's alright. No, I'm not haunting my dreams tonight.
Okay, and then I'm going to be attacking Achilles.
Why?
Because I can.
But he's low.
Jerk. Okay, we're going to be, yeah, I'm not going to be increasing or decreasing that by 1, so you'll just take 1 damage.
You know,
yeah,
not being
and then
real fair.
3rd action, I'm going to be attacking Achilles.
Cancels. All of that. So
I was going to be able to boost it and recover 3 health.
Look at me. You aren't going to be able to do nothing.
I was going to be able to boost it and recover 3 health. Okay, so that is a 4.
That's okay. If Pat's not dead, gain an action. You got... Oh, what happened to the 3s?
How are you going to be maneuvering as your 2nd action? Or as your...
First action, technically. And then...
Well, second's of 3rd.
I'll attack.
Oh, I don't have anything to defend it with.
Bamboozled.
So I'm going to be taking 4 damage. Could have defended separately, but I don't even have any cards.
Oh. Huh. Are you eating the box?
It sounds like he's licking. So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver.
Hey, don't eat boxes. As you were, sir.
Okay, so...
No,
1, 2, 3.
stay, hang out, pal around.
Again. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, I'm just gonna wait till my next turn and get another maneuver, and then be able to maneuver to 3, and then I'll have the cards, and then I'll come back to try to fight you.
Maybe. You don't know. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Right? Just
Yeah.
makes sense.
Ah!
Ooh.
What?
No!
How did you mess up?
Because I forget I can boost and I could have got to you.
Well, if you want to, you can renege.
That's R word. You hear what you called me? You all heard it.
Wow.
Yeah, have fun editing that out.
No! God, please, no! No!
Yeah, I just cut out this whole part. I just realized it's been me the whole time. Just yeah.
No.
So you were there. So too. No, I couldn't. Wouldn't have been able to make it. Okay, you can go.
Okay, well, maneuvering first. And 1, 2.
Question. My homie was up here. You would have took 5 instead of 4. Because of the extra 1 attack.
You swapped them.
Yeah, he was up here.
Oh, so you were going to be attacking.
Because he attacked. So I'm just saying I want my damage.
Dang.
No.
Okay, well, I maneuvered once.
Over here, I know how these stairs work now.
I'm going to maneuver twice. Okay. Oh, I didn't move, actually.
Boost.
I'm assuming you're going to be attacking me.
You want to pick one?
I'll defend. Okay.
I may deal 2 damage to him if I do the value of the attack's 5, which I do.
Okay, which means I will be taking 1 damage, and it doesn't matter about moving you.
2 random cards gone.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be. But hey, guess what? 3 actions.
Do your thing, baby doll.
So I'm going to maneuver first.
Yeah, get your ass over here, girl.
Okay, that's 1 action. Second action.
Which mine is a 3 as well. And it cancels all your effects.
No, yours is just a 2, babe.
Oh, it's only on attacking?
Yeah.
So I take 1 damage and then you put your card up.
Yeah. Okay. And then... do you have a feint, or what do you have in your card?
You can look through there, you know how to discard randomly.
I don't know if we can look through or not.
Oh, yeah, so, you know. Maybe this is my last Paraclete card and I can't even use it.
I'm gonna be attacking you.
Take it.
Take 3 damage.
It's my turn, lovely?
Yeah.
Well, what's that do?
It's the card I probably should have played.
That's a 7.
Well, I'll take the 3 damage. Going down to 2 health, but then I get to move you 4 spaces.
That's a punk move.
Well, I didn't want you to attack me twice.
Well, that's what I was gonna try to do.
Was that your... yeah, that was your first action.
D2. Because I attacked you.
Yeah.
And then I just drew.
Oh. Okay.
But I still get to move, girl, so you know, hold on now. Go on. Get the high ground. Wait, that's high ground to me. Wait, no. I'm on the high.
Yeah, you're on high ground.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to go to maneuver. And then maneuver again.
many cards you got?
3.
Talk about a risk it for the biscuit. I'll boost. Attack. So that's a 1 and then a 3 coming at you.
Yeah. I had these cards, like, it, because you weren't able to defend, it would have been a 7. And I had 2 of them. I just needed to get...
Defend, girl? I had a feint.
When you didn't defend that first time.
Oh.
Like, when I showed the camera.
Oh, that's the one you could have used when I was like, nah, I'll take it?
Yeah, that's the one I could have used.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was the choice to make, because
Yeah, granted, I still would have died, because I only have 2 health.
That was a definite risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, that was a good move.
3 cards, you looked real confident about yourself.
Well, I was going to be able to use one of those cards to boost, maneuver over there, and I was going to be able to attack you twice, one of those being a 7.
I've been terrified to use those this entire game.
If you lost the combat, your opponent gains 1 action.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving you 4 actions. Nah. Yeah.
You could have.
I've
been okay with that.
Yeah, it was a good boost card.
Okay.
The whole game. What else do we have? Oh, that would have been good earlier. I like these.
Yeah, I like the artwork on all of these cards except for this.
So now I'm getting all my attacks? Wow. Who shuffled this?
You did, actually.
Ugh.
But yeah, but look at the artwork. It's like, it's really freaky deaky.
This is your 3rd action this turn. This card's value is a 7.
Yeah. You won both games. I promise I have won occasionally. See, like we were doing a death match, so I've won occasionally.
Bloody Mary has some hitters in here.
Yeah, she does.
Hey, guess what?
I lost. So, what do you think about this actual
Board?
Well, I mean, what do you think
Or
about
this
the board
expansion?
first? Whichever one you want to start with.
I definitely like this board much more than the other one we were playing on when you gotta open and shut doors.
No, that's the one from Little Red.
I think this would be better multiplayer, like more than 2. Like
4 players.
3 to 4, I think would probably be better.
Yeah, because then that would force more interaction with these.
Instead of literally running around the center the entire time. I mean, that's probably the best position to be in.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like, if you got Bruce Lee.
Oh man, could you imagine him going with all of those?
I think they go, wah, but that might be racist. It's not racist.
Don't know.
Are you a box kitty?
So what do you think about the characters? Which one did you like the best?
I think Achilles.
Achilles was awesome.
I think Achilles with Wukong up.
You really have to use language, don't you?
Oh, did I cuss?
Yes.
Oh. He would fudge him and the apple so roughly.
Wow.
Hey, board game dude. I didn't curse, so you can kiss.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, ew.
Is that not allowed?
No, it's allowed.
Hey, saying cuss words without saying them. But yeah, Achilles is once.
No!
Man, I should have drawn a couple cards. Achilles win combat, draw a card. I could have had more cards.
Oh.
Yeah, this could have been over sooner.
You see what I have to put up with? You see what I have to put up with.
I do like Achilles cards. There's not a whole bunch of them, but there's just enough to make sure you can kill this dude.
Yeah, like being able to swap him.
Yeah, that's
Achilles. That's like
the fact that you weren't doing damage to him each time I swapped kind of sucked.
Yeah,
But like, imagine like him going against Bruce Lee. Achilles would have been dead like within the first swap or second swap, and then Achilles would just be a heavy hitter.
Yeah, like that's why I was like, I really don't want to be damaging him. Like, I wonder how he would go against Yananga, because Yananga's ranged. and she could determine a little bit more of where she could attack.
I think that'd be a rough fight.
I want to see that.
When you got ranged people, if you don't have enough tokens to box them in, then you're kind of...
No!
She'd probably be good against Muldoon.
Oh yeah, with all of his
Little trappy trap.
No!
She wouldn't have to with any of it.
No!
It's how I talk, okay?
I never realized it cost so much.
Have you just been keeping an ear out the whole time?
A what?
An ear out the whole time? For me, you...
I didn't understand what you were saying.
Have you been keeping an ear out?
Like, have I not
the
been
whole
paying
time?
attention?
No, why? Obviously, have you been keeping an ear out to hear if I've been cussing the whole time?
Oh,
keeping an ear out is an expression. Yeah, I'll keep an ear out. I'll keep my eyes open for you. Are you?
During while we were playing, I was not super paying attention. I was trying to find a way to beat you, and I was unsuccessful.
What? No. Yeah. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
how's this
was.
fucking board look now? So I lost with... I lost, but I mean... I was still one of my dudes anyways.
Originally.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Do you want to play that one next?
I want to go to sleep. Is that bad?
Yes.
I know, right? Sherlock Holmes is about to get destroyed.
Annihilated against Bruce Lee. That's going to be a rough one. Although you're going to be Sherlock Holmes, so...
Oh, yay.
You want to do that one?
I'm not taking that one out.
But you promised me 4 games.
Pull out Robin Hood, Little Red.
Yeah.
Turn all that off.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed and had some fun. And until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Leg is itchy.
They really did not try with the artwork on your cards.
I like the artwork.
No, on Achilles and some...
I don't like the Bloody Mary one. The Bloody Mary artwork looks like crap. But I like this one.
I thought it'd be more mirror.
Yeah. The cards themselves freak me out. Like, I get anxious when I look at them.
Do you want to use Achilles instead?
I mean, preferably. I mean, Achilles was my second choice anyways.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. Yay! See,
Pussy.
that is how I manipulate it.
Or never mind.
Wow. Okay, well, anyways, we are actually recording, so...
Titty milk.